We're back, everyone. My next guest is Joy Borum, and she is the owner of Family Mediation Center. Welcome to the show. You got to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do. That's the first question for everybody.
Thank you. So glad to be here. For 30 years, I've been a mediator. I've been many other things along with that, but all of them dovetail and really help the mediation practice.
Tell everybody what mediation is, how it works, and also I'm going to put some of these together here. What makes a good mediator?
Mediation at its most basic is having a trained, experienced, neutral, and impartial person sit with folks of any different kinds of conflicts, unknowns, etc. We're best known for relationship and family things, but I do others. And help them clarify, get more information, and if they're working with me, we take the time so that they understand clearly before they ever make a decision. And I say, you don't make a decision working with me until you get it in your head, in your heart, and right at the bottom of your gut. And since the researchers have been telling us there is neural tissue in the gut, ta-da.
Absolutely. But I didn't know that. I'm just learning something here too, and that's what I love about this show. It's information for people out there. And I did think that mediation was more for family mediation, but it makes sense if you're in a business partnership. That is a partnership. It's no different.
Mediation is used all over the world for all different kinds of situations. For many, many decades, I was also a business owner, so I do mediate between it. It's just that Family Mediation Center, established in 1981, first in Arizona, second in the nation, we're so widely known, I would say, for dealing with family and relationship type issues.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Now, when you work with people, you told me that you work worldwide.
Well, yes, and I didn't seek that out. I've had clients in South Korea, Japan, Guam, Spain, Germany. Of course, most of the clients come from the Southwest and or Arizona.
Right. Now, you're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You do free consultations.
I do an hour of quote-unquote just talking. As you can imagine, we haven't existed with a good reputation by somehow secretly pressuring people.
Right.
So there's no pressure. We talk. I do some explaining. We answer some questions. We get to know each other a little bit. And if people want to hire me on the spot, great. If they want to sleep on it, great. As far as I know, I'm not going anywhere.
Well, we're live on Facebook for everybody out there, and this information is so important. Everything that you hear on this show, and it's not just for you. Maybe it's someone that you know that might need this. You've been a mediator for 30 years. I have to say, I didn't even know it was around that long.
Well, most people don't. And actually, if you consider a neutral, impartial helper person, it's been around, as far as we know, since we were sitting around the campfire outside the cave.
Well, so it just makes sense, doesn't it? Now, the phone number to call her direct, it's 480-949-9511. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau. She's worldwide, and her website is azfamilymediationcenter.com. She's been doing this for 30 years. A lot of people right now, they're fighting, okay? Let's face it, we've been stuck together a lot for the last few months, and the more that we are, things happen. But it could be a relationship, it could be business. What other that they might think that it would go with something else that you mediate besides business and family?
Well, I have done some faith-based mediation. As one wonderful teacher told me many years ago, if you want to get into real conflict, do faith-based mediation.
My eyebrows went up. I'm sure.
People do, of course, feel deeply about their spiritual values of choice, as it were. I would say the main thing is our culture fails us in many ways, one of which is teaching us that we actually, almost everybody, are able, given a safe, informative environment and a helper who has no skin in the game, to make their own decisions.
I love the way that you talk, and you're gonna have your own show one day, I'm telling you, awesome. But I do think that that is a great, way to put that, to make your own decisions, but to have somebody as an outsider, listen, I said it a little differently than you, but it is all about having somebody there that isn't the two of you just banging heads and having someone on your side and then someone on their side, then you're on everyone's side there.
Absolutely.
And, oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, although I put my license in retirement, for many years I was also a family and juvenile law attorney. And here's the joke that I make. I had 2 trials, I won them both, and I said, that's enough of this crap. And what I really meant was there are ethical, smart, litigating people out there, believe it or not. There are far fewer people who do what I do. So, yeah, people really have either forgotten or they totally don't believe that they are capable of safely and comfortably learning more about their situation and making their own decisions.
I have to ask you, what does it look like when people come in to do this, and do sometimes they go away not, let's say, getting a divorce or not fighting?
Well, excellent question. Most people, when they first meet me, and I think it's very understandable because we're a conflict-phobic society, people are usually nervous to varying degrees. And so I do my best from the first phone call to greeting them when they come through the door, if they come through the door. We're now doing a lot of Zoom, to help them realize that I am a helper, B-E-E, that they can do this. Almost everybody literally makes it all the way through. You don't have to be able to make nice or make nice all the time to mediate. A lot of people have been raised in our society, right, wrong, black, white, win, lose. And I say to them, if the only choice you gave me was to be a winner or a loser, do you think I'd pick a loser? So I help them see and take time to see the bigger picture, and I give them little pieces of homework. Maybe we need the horses appraised. Maybe they forgot that was there to file their federal and state income taxes for the past 7 years. Maybe their 13-year-old daughter just made her second serious suicide attempt. And in those cases, I say, I don't get to tell you what to do, but I do get to throw ideas on the table. What do you say you go take care of those things first? As far as I know, I'm still going to be here.
That number to call her direct, it's 480-949-9511. She works worldwide. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau. She does free consultations. Family Mediation Center.com. Is it expensive to do?
I am certainly not the least expensive kid on the block. I'm also not the most expensive. So I always tell people, these days, let's say if you were going to go into a courtroom, etc., hire lawyers at least, you'd be lucky to get out of it for $10,000 to $20,000 each.
Mm-hmm.
I charge flat fees for people unless they prefer my hourly rate. I give them all those choices, and we don't make a decision until I know enough about them to suggest what I think is best, and they know enough about working with me to how is it going to work and what's it going to cost.
And that's when it comes into that free consultation. You sit down and really put it out on the table right there.
We do.
Right. Now, what about court documents? What happens if that's needed?
Well, I can draft their court documents if they want. Some of my clients have attorneys, some of them don't. I try to always lower the tension around attorneys. If they agree that they want one of their attorneys to draft them, super.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like this sort of trivialist phrase, but one shop stop.
Real quickly, who should mediate? Almost anyone can?
Absolutely, absolutely. The fewer people who can't deserve and need a third person wearing a long black dress to tell them what to do. But most people can do it.
I'll tell you something, I think it's really important for everyone at least to think about this, not always just to turn around and just call your attorney. Sometimes it's great. Have that conversation with you, find out what everybody's right, and that's where, you start off with that. And then she can find out. And I'll tell you something, it makes sense, especially if you are in a business relationship, in a business with somebody, married, start off with this way, and end it, however it ends up, go ahead.
I do a lot of premarital and postmarital agreements also.
That's really a good idea. How about giving that to gift for somebody for their wedding? Believe me, it'll last a lot longer. Her phone number to call is 480-949-9511. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau. She works worldwide. She does free consultations. Her website is azfamilymediationcenter.com. Guys, this is something that I love the information that we're giving out here. We're going to be sharing the show right afterwards. Call her, write the number down. You never know when you can use it. 480-949-9511.